Hey guys, Ray from Love Your RV. So today I'm excited on a new toy. It's a propane fire pit. So this was an early birthday present for my wife Ann. We picked it up on sale locally at the Canadian Tire. This model is the 870 model, and I think it went for about 180 bucks. A few different types of ones, sizes, and different features. This one we liked. It was 19 inch, so it wasn't too big. Also, it had the built-in sparker, and it has a cover. Came with a nice cover. You can go on top here, and then you'd use a strap for a carrying strap. This is for your propane tank. It has 10 feet of cable or hose with a regulator on it. Give you a look at the burner. Really, this one had a lot of good reviews everywhere, so I decided to go with it. Kind of attractive, black and chrome, little fire things on the side there. But I saw that had a really good looking stainless steel burner on it. And down there, I imagine, is the sparker. Not sure what this is. Metal tags with warnings and how to set it up. And then it came with lava rocks. It says to put 3 bags in there, and you got a 4th bag as a spare. So we'll get that all set up and hooked up and see what she looks like. Okay, I'll give you a quick peek at how it operates. This, like I say, this has the sparker on it. Some of them you actually have to use a lighter to get them going. There we go. It kind of has a low setting here all the way up to high. There's full out. It's quite nice, kind of realistic looking. There's a bit of a hiss to it, but not super annoying. Especially when it's full out. So what we'll do is we'll use it for a few weeks here, see how it performs, and I'll come back and give you my review of it. So I'm back with my review of the Outland Fire Bowl. This is the model 870. We've had a chance to use it maybe a dozen or so times and gone through a full 20-pound tank of propane. Now the propane lasted us, I'd guesstimate, somewhere between 10 and 12 hours. A lot of times we were running the fire on high level. We used it with Ann's sister and her husband came up to visit us and camp up here, and we sat around and they really enjoyed it. They actually ended up going and buying the same model. They just bought a new camper van, so they wanted something like it. So that's a good endorsement for the Fire Bowl. A couple negatives that I found looking online. It's not approved as a cooking device. This is from the Outland Living site. I guess this thing's gone through the CSA, Canada Safety Association, and they don't approve it as a cooking device. It's a pleasure kind of device, and not approved for other kinds of rocks other than the lava stones. Now you can take that with a grain of salt. They're gonna have to say that because of getting sued, but I've read online of people roasting weenies and marshmallows and using other types of rocks and bricks in there. Occasionally you will get a little bit of propane smell, but not too much. Unless you're hypersensitive to the propane smell, I think you'd be okay there. One thing we really like about it is you can come out and have a really short fire. You know, regular wood, you're going to have to stock your wood and light it and then make sure you put it out. And a lot of times you got to throw water on it, then you get a wet pit. This thing you can just go and use whenever you want. You can see here we're sitting on a cool morning, and Ann's doing some photography, and she can kind of sit by it and get a little bit of warmth out of it. It doesn't throw a whole lot of heat, but if you sit close enough to it, it can kind of take the edge off of a cool morning Also, once the lava rocks in there warm up, I find it gives off a little bit more heat. So don't expect it to be like a real big wood fire where you have to actually sit back from it. You kind of gotta scoot up a little bit close to this if you want it to get to really warm. It's pretty good in the wind. It can handle a light breeze. Once it starts to blow, like any fire, it's gonna blow around. Nice thing is this doesn't put out any smoke, which I hate with wood fires. I'm always the one that blows the smoke right at. It's pretty quiet. There's a slight little bit of hissing going on, but not too much. After a while, you don't even notice it. When you shut it down, it cools off pretty quick. You know, I think within an hour or so, you can probably put it away. As far as the lava rocks do, one drawback is they kind of, as they break down, they turn black, and they kind of start to shed some debris, which can end up underneath. So if you put it in your camper or anything, you're going to get some debris underneath. A lot of people end up buying the bag, or you can stick it in a plastic bag or whatever. Nice thing about it, very lightweight, around 24 pounds, so it's easy to put into the storage bay. I'm going to probably keep it in our storage bay, and it's not too tall. It fit into ours, and we have a pretty small storage bay, so kind of like that. I really like the look at it. It's got a nice attractive black powder coating and stainless steel all around it. I believe this company might have originated in Canada. I think they're out of over in Surrey, BC, from what I can tell. Although the thing is, I think made in China. I think they have a China manufacturing plant, but with Canadian design and distribution. Anyway, overall, thumbs up. I'm quite happy with the little fire bowl, and it's going to be good for us here spending the winter on the estuary. Till next time, Ray from LoveYourRV.com. Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers, everyone.